The worst nightmare a burglar can face isn't a gun, a dog, or an alarm system. It's for sleep-deprived college students with zero sense of normal behavior. This happened last October in our off-campus house in Ohio. It was around 2:30 a.m. My roommate Jake was in the kitchen eating cereal and studying for a chemistry exam. I was half asleep on the couch watching some ghost hunting show. Suddenly, crash, the back window shattered. Jake slowly looked at me with a spoon hanging out of his mouth. Was that our window? Before I could answer, we heard footsteps inside the house. A burglar. Now most people would panic. But Jake had a different reaction. His eyes lit up like someone had just given him the best idea of his life. "Don't move," he whispered. He disappeared into his room. 30 seconds later he came back wearing his Halloween costume from last year, a giant inflatable alien suit. I was about to ask what the plan was when the burglar stepped into the hallway. The guy froze. Standing in the dim light was a 7-foot-tall inflatable alien slowly floating toward him. Jake raised his arms dramatically and said in the deepest voice he could manage, "Human, you have entered a restricted extraterrestrial zone." The burglar blinked. "What?" Jake pointed at him. "You are not authorized to harvest this planet's resources." At this point our other roommate Marcus walked out of his room half asleep wearing nothing but a blanket like a robe. He saw the alien suit. He saw the burglar. Then he instantly understood the assignment. Marcus dropped to his knees and yelled, "They've returned. The space gods have returned." The burglar looked like his brain had stopped working. Before he could react, our fourth roommate Tina came out holding her phone flashlight under her face like a horror movie. She whispered dramatically, "They take one human every century." Jake slowly turned toward the burglar. "Congratulations." The burglar actually took 2 steps back. "Man, what the hell is wrong with you people?" Jake inflated the alien suit a little more so it made that loud whirring noise. Marcus started chanting something that sounded like a mix between Latin and the Star Wars theme song. Tina grabbed a metal pot and started banging it like some ritual drum. Now imagine being a burglar. You break into a house expecting a TV and maybe some jewelry. Instead you find an inflatable alien, a blanket priest chanting nonsense, a girl summoning space gods with cookware. The burglar started sweating. "I just wanted the TV." Jake slowly approached him. "Your television will be returned to the mothership for analysis." Marcus stood up and pointed at him. "The sacrifice must come with it." The burglar panicked. "I'm sorry, okay. I stole from 3 other houses too." Jake froze. "Wait, what?" The guy started blurting out everything. Addresses, dates, where he sold the stuff. Apparently he thought confessing might stop the alien ritual. Meanwhile I had quietly called 911 because the situation had gone completely off the rails. When the police arrived 5 minutes later, they walked into the strangest